So not having a father in my life, let me tell you something about my aunt, my father's sister. She carried this on her motherfucking back, and my grandmother, black women. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it wasn't for my motherfucking aunt, and I tell you goddamn that much, because I probably would have been sold for a bag of heroin as a baby or a bag of crack, knowing how my mama and daddy carry it, and my grandmother and my aunt would have moved mountains and raised hell. They were the crack hell wide the fuck open. They'd have went after their goddamn brother and my mama, especially my aunt and my grandmother. Oh, they would have went after them. So you have to understand that the black women in my family carried this on their back, because if it was left up to my aunt, her brothers, my daddy and his brother, child. All this black men need to be in y'all lives and all that. Well, get up and tell the black men that, goddamn it. The black men who created us, all you niggas do is complain that black men need to be in our lives. But when you gonna tell your homies? Because half you niggas is running the streets of my goddamn daddy, but did you say anything to his ass? Did you say anything to his motherfucking ass? I was over there living with the sister. She was taking care of me. But none of you niggas stepped up to the plate and said that a motherfucking thing to his motherfucking ass, because you know he was crazy. You know that nigga was crazy. Nuts and motherfucking bolts, bitch. You won't go say nothing to his motherfucking crazy ass. That nigga pop off like a goddamn rabid dog, like an animal. And you know how he get it. You know my daddy. You know how he get. So, like I said, the black women in my motherfucking family, on my daddy's side of the family, my aunt and my grandmother, they carried this on their motherfucking back. It's the black women who've been carrying this community on their motherfucking backs. And the black men that they give birth to who pulled this shit. And my aunt got 3 of them. And are they respectful? Fuck no. They just like my goddamn daddy. Don't value shit a black woman do. Don't want to give black women credit for nothing. And black women been carrying this shit on their motherfucking back, been carrying this community. And it's time for people to wake up and motherfucking realize that black women have been carrying this shit on their motherfucking back. Even carrying their own kids and kids that ain't even motherfucking theirs. So like I said, if it wasn't for my aunt in the 80s and early 90s, I wouldn't motherfucking be here. I learned more shit from my aunt, being around my aunt, than I ever did around my mother. And my daddy didn't teach me shit because that nigga wasn't there. So let's just be motherfucking real. I'm sick of you motherfucking black straight men coming up on the internet, bringing your grievances, but you won't run up on the black daddies and tell them a motherfucking thing. You won't tell them shit. You won't tell them shit. But you'll blame the black woman. You'll blame us and say, oh, you gay because you didn't have a daddy. And you're like, how the fuck is that my fault? I'm the child. I'm not the motherfucking parent. And whether my daddy was in my life or not, bitch, I'm a dick sucker. I love all the motherfucking meats. I love the D. I love a man. I love men. So this wouldn't have changed at all if my daddy was in my motherfucking life. I still would have been laid down with men. And I don't do that DL shit. That's for the other shit of black men in my motherfucking family. If they thought I didn't know. They're motherfucking T. Like, oh yeah, so homophobic. You got something to hide, nigga? You got something to hide? Like I said, I'm not about that life. I'm about living in my motherfucking truth. The truth will set your ass fucking free. And I don't have to sit out here and suck dick and railroad black women and lie to them and live double lives, sweetheart. I ain't afraid of my black family, and I'm damn sure not afraid of the black community, so bitch, I live in my motherfucking truth. That DL shit is for the weak and the cowardly. I don't drag black women through the mud. I don't railroad them. I give them their flowers. And I let them know, bitch, you've been carrying this motherfucking community on your motherfucking back. And I know you tired, and I still have to get up every day and figure out how black women do it, because I couldn't do it. I'm just going to be real. I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it. That strength that comes from somewhere. Like I said, black women have been supporting black men, have been the backbone of this black community, stood by the black men through the worst, through the best and through the worst. Black women been there. Taking care of kids, their own, and kids that ain't even theirs. Was it fair for my daddy to just drop me off at his sister's house and run out? No, that was not fair to her. But the black women do what they gotta do. See that? The black women do what they got to do. Because they know the black men ain't going to step up. And they give a lot of these black women give birth to these black men who can't step up. Imagine how that feels. You giving birth to a black man who just like, you like, God damn, I gave birth to this. Look at my goddamn daddy. Look at all the other black daddies. Look at my violent felon cousins who can't stay out of jail and prison. Look how all of this shit is. And then y'all wonder why the black women have to step up and carry this shit. Because we rely on the straight black fucking men to carry it. You will lead us into the grave, straight black men. You will lead us into the motherfucking grave. And y'all got the nerve to fix your face about black women. I ain't saying they perfect. But they've been carrying this. And yeah, some things I can say about black women that are toxic and foul. And how a lot of them are raising their children and bringing up. Yeah, because not all of them have it all together. But I will say this. For the ones who do, you've been carrying this on your motherfucking back. And I got to give you that. Because I know my aunt has. I know my aunt. And don't nobody come for my aunt. You will never come for my aunt around me. I will jump at your ass. You think you going to jump in my aunt's face because she a black woman. I will wear your ass out before my aunt can pop off, and my aunt pops. She pops off. She's about that life. Before you can do anything to my motherfucking aunt. I got you. I got you. No one will touch my aunt if I'm around. No one. No one will lay a thing on her. No one will disrespect her or say a motherfucking thing to my aunt. And she's a black woman. No one would dare. Dare.